Hey, 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 what's up, everyone? Your friendly neighborhood boy Blue up on here with the Ringmaster story and review. And I will also be giving some of the thanks, reading some of the thanks in the booklet too. And then on to the full review. And as usual, please be sure to check out the video I'm responding to after this video. Alright, on to the story. Who's guilty? The day has come, the time of reckoning. Who will perish in dreaded hell, and whose soul will be content within the pleasures of heaven? Looking past the words spoken with the wicked tongue, and looking past the evil deeds done within one's life, but instead looking into the conscience of man. What is the real evil that seems to pleasure mankind? Who are the real demons that walk this earth? Is it those whose minds have become devious because of a lifetime spent inside a caged hell? Or is it those who intended this caged hell years ago, or who invented this caged hell years ago and have done nothing to help destroy it? Who's guilty, Frankenstein or the doctor who created him? The sword or the man who is slain with it? Which is the real evil, the man who kills another for food, or the man who does not share his food to avoid the killing? While you sit in judgment of a criminal, you may very well be the one who's guilty. Guilty of greed, deception, and hate. Those who are rejected at the gates of heaven shall be dragged off into the pits of hell, viciously torn from this life by the non-living, the phantoms of the dead. These beasts take the form of a demented carnival, that of a wicked, dark circus led by one who was created by your own evil ways, one who will judge your very fate, the one known only as, the Ringmaster. And then inside, it says, thanks mostly go to the God above. And then Linda and Ron, Donna and Roger, Sue, blah, 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 these other people. I just like to point out that they always give thanks to God first and foremost. On to the review, motherfuckers. The Wax Museum intro is basically someone goes in and gets freaking their fortune told by a gypsy. I think it's like a gypsy machine or some shit like that. I don't know, something. But Murder Go Round is a wicked track talking about killing motherfuckers for different reasons, and some innocents get killed in the way. Love that track there. Chicken Hunting, the original Chicken Hunting, is a chill track talking about killing racist biggest rednecks and shit, you know. Mr. Johnson's Head is about a kid who's an outcast, a loner, you know, a reject, if you will, that got fed up with life and ended up killing his teacher. And nobody knew it was him who did it, but and plus his teacher was a redneck who hung a rebel flag. And then the Southwest Song is basically talking about getting fucked up in the head just from, you know, this crazy life, or in their case in the inner city with pollution and whatnot, and also, you know, just the fucked up life and shit. One of my favorite songs right there, Southwest Song. Get Off Me Dog is a Shaggy solo, which are kind of rare. Not really rare, but you know, Jay kind of takes the spotlight for the most part. But anyways, Get Off Me Dog is about, you know, just basically, you know, why you talking shit? Keep my name out your mouth, motherfucker. But yeah, it's a fucking funny track there. He's letting his nuts flap in the wind and shit. One of my favorite tracks. And Who Asked You is another, basically, why you talking shit? Why you worrying about my life, motherfucker? And you know, I'm a crazy motherfucker, so what? You know, and it's Violent J just basically, you know, flexing his skills, rapping and shit. And I like how they have the little like phone beeps in the song, kind of like, you know, you picture like motherfuckers, you know, always talking on the phone and shit. Why you talking shit about me? Blah blah blah. I don't know, just some of my thoughts. Very catchy track though. The Dead One is kind of like an interlude. It's like freaking 5 minutes of someone realizing that they're fucking dead. You know, kind of slow and shit. I usually skip past that one, but and My Funhouse is basically people getting trapped in Violent J's Funhouse and, you know, getting killed off and shit like that. Wicked track, you know, motherfuckers who deserve it. Get killed off in there and shit. For the maggots is basically talking about like, you know, pieces of shit that'll fuck you over and whatnot. Act like they're your friend, but then, you know, fuck you over in the long run. Like, you know, won't fight with you, you know, have your back, or I forget the other example in there. Slipping my mind. Sorry, got a cold and I need some more coffee. That's always my excuse. But you know, you know, one person could always, you know, think about like who's the maggot in your life. Like I had a best friend of 10 years who called the cops on me and shit, or you know, he just all he ever did was use me and shit. You know, or yeah, a friend who would sell out their boys for a girl they just met. I've had that happen to me before too, friends, and you know, it's like, damn, where the hell are they at now? Fucking stuck up their girlfriend's ass. But anyways, Wagon is about taking people to hell in the wagon. I guess basically doing the Wraith job, taking, you know, the evil people in the wagon to hell. Just catchy track. I like that a lot. The Loons is a funny track of a stalker who keeps on calling, like, I'm on my way, bitch, I'm coming, I'm gonna kill you, blah, blah, blah. But then he inevitably gets up to the house and gets shot in the face by the girlfriend's boyfriend. So, that's a lot of Juggalos' favorites right there. Love Song is a tale of a scrub desperate for some punani, and it's just really funny too. It's just like, you know, bitch, give me some ass. I'm horny type shit. But then it goes on to Bugs on My Nuts, track 14, which motherfuckers, you know, sometimes get so desperate for booty they'll fuck anything, and then might end up getting, yeah, bugs on your nuts and or sexually transmitted disease. You know, it makes you think, you know, wrap it up, or don't be so promiscuous with your sex life and shit. And House of Mirrors is basically another kind of like a fun house, but it's just showing you your evil ways and then killing you and shit, you know. Um, and then Ringmaster's Word is just fucking bunch of craziness looped over and shit like that, I guess. Just like you can just picture the character Ringmaster, you know, all the evil deeds and whatnot swirling around to create him, and then, you know, and it's just basically nothing more to it. No real lyrics or anything. I don't think there is. Maybe there's some hidden shit up in there or whatever. I gotta go back and listen to it again. But yeah, I guess that's basically it. Cool. Kept this one under 8 minutes this time. But yeah, you know, there's the desk. Oh, fucking dropping that shit. And it's of course dedicated to the butterfly too. Every card is dedicated to the butterfly. If you don't know the story about that, I'll be getting to that later. But or you just look it up yourself, motherfucker. All right, y'all. Don't forget to check out my Carnival of Carnage reviews too. And as always, be sure to subscribe to my vlog channel, my secondary channel, the Boy Blue 919. My other channel, Juggalos Online, and Juggalos Online too, which I'm going to be doing something with soon, very shortly, and put more people on there. And, you know, follow my Twitter, add me on MySpace and Facebook and whatnot, and my main Facebook and my like page. And you can find all of these just by Googling the Boy Blue 91982. But disregard the Juggalo Holocaust bullshit, alright? I said it before, I'll say it again. You know that you're the shit when you got motherfuckers trying to slander your name and talking shit on you on a daily. Alright, much clown love to my Juggalo family, though. Keep it real. Keep that family love. You know what I'm saying? Rep the hatchet proudly, and be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anyone else tell you how to live your life and shit. I don't know, I just felt like throwing that in there. Alright. See you on the flip side. Much love. Woo woo.